Lightning in the Delta. James J. Walker had always been an ordinary man from the small town of Cary, Mississippi. He spent his days working at his uncle's auto repair shop, tinkering with engines, and his nights sitting on the porch, strumming his guitar under the starry southern sky. Life was simple, predictable, and quiet until, the night everything changed. It was a humid summer evening, the kind where the air felt heavy, and the cicadas sang their relentless song. Jay was walking home after a long day at the shop, cutting through the dense woods near Deer Creek. As he trudged along, the sky suddenly crackled with an unnatural energy. A bolt of lightning split the heavens, striking the ground mere feet from him. The force of the blast threw him backward, and everything went black. When Jay woke up, the world was different. His body hummed with a strange, electric energy. His vision was sharper, his hearing more acute. He could feel the pulse of the earth beneath his feet, as if the very ground was alive. Confused and disoriented, he stumbled home, only to discover that his abilities were just beginning to manifest. The next morning, Jay accidentally shattered a coffee mug with a flick of his wrist. Later, he realized he could move objects with his mind, summon bursts of lightning from his fingertips, and even run faster than the eye could follow. At first, he was terrified. What had happened to him? Was he cursed? Blessed? He didn't know, but one thing was clear. He was no longer ordinary. Word of Jay's abilities spread quickly in the tight-knit community. Some folks called him a miracle, others a freak. But Jay didn't want fame or attention. He just wanted to understand what he had become. He spent weeks testing his limits, learning to control his powers, and hiding them from the world. But when a catastrophic flood threatened to destroy his hometown, Jay knew he couldn't stay in the shadows. Deer Creek had swollen to dangerous levels, swallowing homes and trapping families. Jay raced to the scene, his body crackling with energy. With a surge of power, he lifted fallen trees and debris, clearing paths for rescue workers. He used his lightning to weld broken levees and his superhuman strength to carry people to safety. The townsfolk watched in awe as their quiet, unassuming neighbor became a hero. But Jay's newfound abilities came with a price. The more he used his powers, the more he felt the energy inside him growing unstable. He began to have visions flashes of a distant, otherworldly place where the lightning had come from. It was as if the strike had connected him to something far greater than himself, something ancient and powerful. As the days passed, Jay realized that his powers were not just a gift, but a responsibility. The lightning had chosen him for a reason, and he couldn't ignore the call. With the support of his family and friends, he embraced his role as a protector, not just of Cary, but of anyone in need. James J. Walker was no longer just a man from Mississippi. He was a force of nature, a living storm, and his journey was only beginning.